Hello, my name is Jesse Griggs. I'm a senior security researcher here at Red Canary. Today, I wanted to talk about the cloud threat landscape for the new 2025 Threat Detection Report. I know this is an incredibly broad topic, so I want to focus on identity as the main thing we talk about for the cloud threat landscape. How they gain access, whether that is an access token, a password, a key, generally anything they use to authenticate to a cloud resource, and the what. What resources are they accessing? Misconfigurations continue to be one of the #1 causes for cloud compromise. And with hundreds of thousands of different permissions, it is incredibly difficult to understand what you're giving someone access to in the cloud. How does all this compare to last year or other previous reports? Generally, it is much the same. We haven't been seeing any drastically new changes to adversary behavior in the cloud. More of it's just as companies gain a better understanding of the cloud and move more of their business operations to the cloud, adversaries are matching that pace and understanding that the biggest resources that they can gain access to are in the cloud. They will continue to target identities and the resources those identities are given access to. One of the newer things that we've been seeing, though, is with the rise of generative AI and how accessible these new services have becoming, adversaries have been trying to gain access for themselves. They're still financially motivated in the same way that they were financially motivated for crypto mining. They try and gain access to these services to then sell them on the back end for their own financial gain. As you read the report, what types of actions can you take? Well, continue to gain a better understanding of your own cloud environment. This is by far and away the biggest thing that you can do to help protect yourself when it comes to the cloud. And what do I mean by gaining a better understanding? I mean understanding that workflow of how identities gain access to cloud resources and the resources that they're gaining access to. We want to continue to work towards the understanding of least privilege access. You want to be only giving access to these identities for the things they need to perform their duties. As you gain a better understanding, you can continue to lock down these identities, which will limit the access the adversaries have if and when they do gain access to these identities. Tracking down all the credentials is extremely difficult. Identities are going to get compromised. It's just a fact of life. But as we continue to move towards least privilege, we can limit the access that they're given. Also, with a better understanding, it allows you to target your response actions. That's one of the things we're looking for coming up in the next year and the years moving forward. We want to be making sure that we're targeting our response actions to specific identities to prevent any unintended business operations if an adversary were to gain access to these specific identities. I hope you gained something from this report. And us being security nerds ourselves, please reach out with all of your fun stories of cloud compromise and things that have been happening to you. We love to hear these things, and we always want to be chatting with you about all the new fun stuff that's happening in the cloud.